Hey, Big Brother and Amazing Race fans, Belinda here with some scoop and spoilers in our first crossover update for the Big Brother season of Amazing Race, season 38. Excited to get into this, and be sure to click subscribe if you're not following. Let's get into it. Stick around to the end for a little bit of catch up on some of the antics of the BB27 house guest postseason. Also, I have got spoilers on which team is ejected from the race next, but I'll also post that towards the end in case you don't want spoilers. So what's been fun for me on Amazing Race 38 in part is Izzy still hating on Jag. She was part of the group that evicted him unanimously, but of course he came back and won Big Brother, won the whole season. And if you remember, Izzy went out pre-jury. She had been shielding Cirie Fields and her son, Jared, and it was Jag who helped flip the vote against her. So Izzy is still salty, and honestly, I'm here for it. Too bad that Izzy is not going to go as far as Jag and his brother Jazz in Amazing Race 38. A little spoiler alert there. Izzy's vomit face when Taylor gave Jag the express pass in the first episode was everything. Turner wasn't happy about it either. Also, word on the street is that Taylor and Kyland had already split up before they even started filming Amazing Race, but they pretended not to have, and that they were still dating so that they could do the season. That's word on the street. Reportedly, Taylor is not talking to Kyland at all anymore. Can't say I blame her, but Taylor remains on good terms with her ex, Joseph, who's also raising, and that's kind of interesting. So here's a huge red flag that might have, alerted everybody that they were fibbing to get another season of reality TV. In this interview, Taylor told Parade that she got the offer to do the race and decided to do it with the, quote, love of her life. She's talking about Kyland here. Love of her life. But then Taylor also said she and Kyland had always been off and on. Plus, there's cheating rumors, not on her side, on his. So I'm sorry, what? Do the math. If someone's the love of your life, as Taylor claims, then it's pretty much on, right? Also, on the second episode of the season, at the top of the weird crawling baby TV tower in Prague, I have to say I was low-key hoping to see Kyland fall. Not to his doom. He was in safety equipment, so he wouldn't have gotten hurt. But for me, I will never get past how he talked to Xavier the night that Kyland was evicted. The horrible things that he said about X about him setting a bad example for his nephew, the son of Xavier's dead brother. It was awful. I will never get past it. And Kyland has never acknowledged what a dick move that was. In fact, in post-eviction interviews, he doubled down and said Xavier's gameplay was not honorable or brave, said he took the easy route. But then when he was specifically asked about talking about the son of Xavier's dead brother, he said, quote, I wasn't suggesting that he's a person that lacks all character as a whole. What? Awful. Anyway, in case you didn't know, Rubina and Tucker also split after filming Amazing Race 38. They were still filming, but I'd heard it was rocky during filming. Honestly, I'm surprised they lasted as long as they did. I like Rubina, but for me, Tucker is Temu Jim Carrey. Another note, can we get a message out to reality show producers across all networks to tell competitors to stop saying, let's go 100 freaking times an episode? It is tired. Like every single time, almost every single competitor, don't even find a new phrase. Be original. Just be an original person. It's kind of like watching Survivor this season with it's fire, everything is fire, and then it's cinema, and it's like, can you not just have vocabulary that's your own? You have to talk exactly like all the other kids at Hot Topic. I don't get it. So the let's go word count in a given episode of Amazing Race has got to be on par with the F word count in Scarface for me. I thought it was pretty funny when Tucker was whining about Angela being in the game, but she was out fast right after Meow Meow and his brother Jack. So for episode 3 of The Amazing Race that's coming up, some quick spoilers, and then I'll tell you who is out of the race next. So the driver's seat kicks in on episode 3. And if you don't remember what driver's seat is, the first team that hits it gets to decide how much work the other teams have to do to get past a roadblock. And the specific roadblock for this driver's seat was how many bottles of beer that the teams have to fill. And if you saw the little clip at the end of the episode, it was very fizzy, very messy. This can make the race a lot harder for some teams. I do suspect the alliance of the top 3 teams, Jag and Jazz, Natalie and Stephanie, and Joseph and Adam, are the ones that are going to hit the driver's seat first. I don't know for sure if it'll be Jag and Jazz that are first to grab it, but it looks like they're going to talk and decide amongst themselves what happens to the other teams. So leg 3 of Amazing Race 38 was also in the Czech Republic, but in a place called Kutna Hora. And it looks like the fizzy beer roadblock was a deluge of disaster. So here's the spoiler on who is eliminated next from Amazing Race Season 38. It is Matt Turner and his wife Megan out on the next episode. I mean, honestly, that's not too surprising considering she and Turner barely made it through leg 2. So now, if you want them, some updates on the BB27 house guest. Jimmy's salty because Morgan didn't follow him back on Insta. And also she's defending Vince's gameplay and posting some cute content, reposting some little clips of her and Vince doing funny stuff in the house. She's unbothered and she is at home getting busy with work, with her Twitch, with her Discord, with streaming. She's not still out hanging with the other house guests, which a lot of them are still doing. Also, Morgan hit 35,000 followers on Twitter easily. But when Lady Villain Mickey Lee exited pre-jury, she was begging on X and said when she hit 10,000 followers, she was going to go live when it happened. She has still not hit 10,000 followers. She's at 6,200 with not much movement. It's kind of funny. Also, a fun tidbit. There's only 2 BB27 house guests who are followed on socials by every other single cast member. Keanu, who's not just America's favorite player, but apparently the BB27 house guest favorite player, he's followed by everybody on socials. And also pre-juror evictee Zay is followed by everybody. The most not followed among the jury members is, wait for it, Morgan, followed by Beanie Baby Vince. Those 2 are the least followed by everybody. And then obviously there's lots of people salty out there about them hitting final 2 and 3. And Riley and Mickey are the most not followed pre-jurors, but they still have more follows than Morgan and Crybaby. So I think that's a pretty good read across the board. You may remember I talked about the price the pre-jurors were charging on Cameo as soon as they came out of the house. The biggest price tag was Riley at $50. He's getting a little bit of activity, doesn't look like a lot. Keanu is charging the most of anybody, $70 for a 1.5-minute video, and it looks like he's actually booking a lot of them. Uncle Will is the cheapest. He is a very affordable $19, which is a bargain for a juror. Keanu's even charging more than Rachel, but she has kept her price at $49 for quite a while because she says she wants it to be affordable for whoever wants it. And she even drags Brendan in with her for fun on a lot of videos. So Lauren and Amy just joined Cameo. They're charging $30 and $15 respectively. I mean, I guess make that coin while you can. I do want to share something really funny from Dr. Will Kirby, aka Not the Mastermind. He has some advice for the current season that just ended for the players. He posted how BB27 house guests can earn money now that the show is over. And it's 6 easy steps he gave. And I really hope Vince sees this post. I also think, honestly, these tips from Dr. Will apply to all reality show competitors. So here goes. Step 1, he says, tap navigation menu icon on your socials. Step 2, tap settings and privacy. Step 3, tap your account. Step 4, read the account deactivation info. Step 5, enter password when prompted and tap deactivate. Step 6, and of course, this is the important one, get a job. That's why I want Vince to read this, and I bet his parents want him to also. All right, check back with me soon for more on the Amazing Race and other postseason scoop I come across for BB27. This has been Belinda.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.